We haven't talked a lot about customers, but with these exiting, whether it be salespeople or business owners, to what degree do you find companies with too few customers?
All the time, especially by and large, I'd say manufacturers that we've seen below like $20 million in revenue are often very, very dependent on 1, 2, or 3 key accounts. And we've actually seen it crater. Again, I get that call, come in, help fix the problem because our biggest account just took 70% of the business with one decision last year. We still find that we talk to owners, and I'm sure all of you talk to owners at times where they're proud of their flagship relationship with GE or Bechtel or something. They say, wow, we can count on them for 80% of our business, and they think that's a good thing. And it's not a good thing, okay? So you'll leave here knowing that's not a good thing, right? So that's clear. Not a good thing. So that's a very common phenomenon, still overly concentrated on a few customers. And again, if you're not really thinking about sales as something you do on purpose, it's kind of an order-taking process, then that's kind of the thing you settle into. I have 3 big accounts that give me most of my business. If other things make the phone ring, that's all to the good. But I'm not out there with that winning attitude and also not out there on purpose trying to grow that base.
You know, if I could just have a caveat to that. Jose, you're absolutely right that customer concentration has a ton, is very important, maybe one of the top 2 or 3 when it comes to selling a business. There are exceptions, and I only bring this up because you mentioned GE. If you're in the aerospace industry and if you're building turbine engines, then there's only 4 customers that you have worldwide: GE, Pratt & Whitney, Volvo, and Rolls-Royce, right? But what happens in those industries is you get long-term agreements and you have a backlog of work, all right, maybe 10, 20, 50 million, so that can be an asset. So customer concentration, depending on the industry, usually, you're right, is not a good thing at all. But there are exceptions to that.